what's up guys? So welcome to my channel, Degen Kid. In today's video, want to see what the market's doing after the announcement of the CPI numbers. So CPI was announced at 8.2%, expected was 8.1%. So yeah, we were adverse in terms of the results there. The market as a whole currently trading at 965 billion at the time of making this video. That is 0.4% up on the last 24 hours. So you can see the market, although it took a bit of a beating when the announcement came through for the CPI results, but we seem to be recovering from that point onwards. So Bitcoin at the moment is at 19.3 k, so roughly 19.4. That's up 1.2% in the last 24 hours. ETH is slightly down in the last 24, and I guess some of these altcoins are down as well. But yeah, Bitcoin seems to be holding its own up there. So yeah, it's doing fairly well. I would kind of say, well, considering the market environment. And we just take a look at this tweet. So you can see here CPI was announced at 8.2% and expected was 8.1%. And I guess this is month over month, 0.4%, and expected was 0.2%. So yeah, there is we can see that the announcement was higher than anticipated. And generally what that means is so inflation's up, bond yields generally go up, Dixie goes up. So ultimately it means that the Fed will raise interest rates. And yeah, like with the bond market and so on, if we just take a look at the bond market quickly, we can see that's just literally been on a tear up. So I'm looking at that on a 4-hourly chart. So yeah, generally when inflation is up, the bond market is relatively strong. So if I look at this on a daily, can't seem to, okay, there. So look at that on the daily, yeah, it's just literally just shooting up in a straight line. And the Dixie as well is more expensive, making well, basically breaking all other currencies out there at the moment. So with UK, the devaluation of the sterling, and yeah, the other world economies as well being battered at the moment because literally inflation is up and Fed's raising interest rates, and yeah, making that dollar, making those bonds a lot more expensive. If we look at Bitcoin, so Bitcoin, when the announcement came out, so this is on the 4-hourly. When the announcement came out, we saw that massive drop there. So we dropped pretty much down to 18.5. But since then, we really did recover. So with, if I look at this trend line here, so let me just reset that. So we can look at this trend line going downward, sloping down. And we broke trend, well, we were on that trend line and then we continued to fall down when the announcement came out. And we've kind of climbed back up that again, and we've broken that trend to the upside. So overall, the market hasn't really been hasn't really reacted, I guess, in a majorly negative way. It's still fairly positive out there, and yeah, at this current moment in time, I'm still a bit reserved in terms of deploying capital. So I'm kind of holding back at the moment. But yeah, generally at the moment, the market has kind of recovered from that slump. But you just kind of want to be waiting to get confirmation, at least for the next few days or so, to see what is actually going to be happening with the market. If we look at the, so this is on the 4-hourly, if we look at the stochastic RSI, obviously it's showing it's kind of creeping up to being oversold. And if I just look at that maybe on a longer time frame, so you can see here we're saying that we're oversold on the daily. But like I said, guys, I'd probably still be holding back just a little bit, waiting for that confirmation, because realistically the market is quite volatile at the moment and it could swing either way. I mean, the best strategy right now is DCAing with money that you with just a little bit of money that you can I guess really choose to either not really lose, but you're comfortable putting that level of money in. So you don't want to go in too hard at the moment. You kind of want to get confirmation in terms of which way the market's moving. But at the moment, I think it's fairly positive that we had the news of the CPI, which was worse than expected, and we still kind of come out stronger from a Bitcoin perspective, although some of the other coins have taken a bit of a hit. So with Bitcoin, I think we're safe. With Bitcoin and Ethereum, I think we're probably safe at the moment, just to DCA a little bit. But with some of the other coins, we're massively volatile at the moment. But still, you know, if there's good projects out there, projects, well, that I'm DCAing in at the moment are projects like Near, Solana, Sandbox, Gala. So yeah, those projects with solid fundamentals are ones that I'm still, I guess, getting into whilst these prices are low, because I know that at some point in time there's going to be that recovery, and yeah, hopefully those coins will then explode. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed the update. Let me know, you know, what your thoughts are below. Put it down in the comments, and hit that like, hit that subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video. Thank you.